We welcome you to our channel where we try to analyze the current affairs that are affecting the world and our lives. The Israel-Hamas conflict is a long-running multidimensional conflict that has engulfed the Middle East for decades. In this video, we will analyze what the future holds for this conflict and is it a sign of an upcoming world war? The current Israel-Hamas war began on October 7, 2023, and even after almost a month, there is no sign of it ending or reaching any conclusion. More than 10,000 people have been killed in this war, and if the war continues like this, the number of casualties is likely to increase manifold. Let us first look at the reasons why there is conflict between Jewish Israel and Hamas. After the First World War, Palestine, whose population was Arabs in majority, came under the control of Britain. Jews were a minority in Palestine, so Britain was given the task of creating a Jewish homeland in Palestine by the international community, which increased tensions between Arabs and Jews. The Nazis massacred the Jews during the Second World War, and this further strengthened the demand for a separate homeland for the Jews. In 1947, the United Nations prepared a plan to divide Palestine between Arabs and Jews. The then territory of Palestine was divided into three parts: the Arab West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and Jewish Israel. This proposal was accepted by the Jews, but the Arabs opposed it, and this led to clashes between them. In 1948, with the cooperation of the United Nations and Britain, Jews established the country of Israel. Hamas was founded in 1987 by a Palestinian cleric of the Sunni sect, and Hamas has had several armed conflicts with Israel since its formation. Thus, the Israel-Hamas conflict is deeply rooted in historical, political, and religious grievances. Several potential triggers could ignite a further escalation of violence now. One trigger could be a significant attack by either side, leading to retaliation and a subsequent spiral of violence. Another trigger could be a breakdown in communication, causing a breakdown in the delicate ceasefire agreements. Minor incidents that spark mistrust have the potential to reignite the conflict. The broader regional dynamics, such as the involvement of external actors, can greatly impact the conflict. The actions and policies of neighboring countries and global powers hold the potential to exacerbate tensions or contribute to de-escalation. Therefore, this time the conflict between Hamas and Israel is not a small conflict. The way Hamas has infiltrated into Israel through paragliders by firing about 5,000 rockets into Israel, it has troubled Israel on a large scale because this attack has not only exposed the weakness of Israel's intelligence and defense systems, but it has also dented Israel's earlier claims of being a strong nation which can crush any armed attack aimed at its soil or at its citizens. Hamas has taken away more than 200 persons from the soil of Israel as hostages, and these hostages are still in their captivity, causing frustration in Israel. The Ukraine war has already divided the world between Russia and the US, and the Israel-Hamas war is likely to deepen this divide. The US is using the Ukraine war as an opportunity to weaken Russia economically and strategically, but the Israel-Hamas war could now give China and Russia an equal opportunity to weaken the US. Iran has already declared its full support to Hamas, and Hezbollah and Houthi, two other groups based in Lebanon and Yemen, have started attacking Israel from their territories. Israel is now fighting a three-fronts war, and soon America may have to send its soldiers to Israel for help. This could give Iran, Syria, and other pro-Hamas countries an opportunity to attack US assets in the Middle East, and if Russia, China, and North Korea come in support of Iran, it could signal a possible world war. US resources are already deployed in support of Ukraine, Taiwan, and jumping into the Hamas-Israel conflict could cost the US heavily. Whenever there is any conflict in the world, America starts supporting its friendly country by giving it more weapons to fight. This tactic helps America to sell its arms and ammunition stock and earn huge money, but it creates more conflicts in the world, which can turn into a world war at any time. Unless the United Nations takes decisive action in the war between Israel and Hamas, this war cannot end soon. The responsibility of resolving disagreements between Israel and Palestine rests on the United Nations because the United Nations is the organization which created Israel in 1948. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into the Israel-Hamas conflict. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like it and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis on global issues. Thank you.